Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ruach double honor to the apostle, Elder Great Minister, rule well and teach well, and rule well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing His word in all true sincerity. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tending to listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreign scattered abroad on all four countries of the earth. Shalom. The Lord's name is the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh. His son, ignorantly called Jesus Christ, is Yahweh Shai. And this video right here, Lord willing, this video will be edifying yet again. And this video right here will be entitled "It's Not Worth It," or it's not worth it in a lot of cases. Or we have to realize what we're a part of and what we're doing and what we're ultimately come to the realization of what's at stake. So really crashing out over people, doing dumb shit like getting arrested without the ministry, not for the ministry, worldly things that 2/3 niggas go through and deal with. A lot of those things, not go through and deal with. A lot of those things we. And this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. We have a higher, not to bolster or brag about it, we have a higher understanding of things, so therefore we should be able to understand and perceive things and avoid things to the best of our ability. Nonetheless, the Lord will put some pressure on us, but nonetheless, we're supposed to not be bugging out over simple things, because we realize at the end of the day, all of these things are going to be burnt up. All these works there is going to be done and burnt up. So at the end of the day, it's the king. Would you rather sacrifice to get the kingdom, or would you rather just bug out and sacrifice what you got at stake for something carnal? So I'm going to start off with Psalms chapter 34. This is Psalms chapter 34. I want the joke. This is Psalms chapter 34 and verse 4. I sought the Lord, and He heard me, and He delivered me from all my fears. They looked upon Him and were enlightened. Their faces were not ashamed. The poor man cried. The Lord Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. And at the end of the day, the Lord's going to save us out of all these troubles. A lot of these things are self-inflicted, but we're looking to be delivered from this captivity, from these chains, from this bondage, and ultimately be able to get delivered. That's the main thing. The Lord's going to deliver His elect first and foremost. And we're looking to obviously be saved. So now from there I'm gonna go to Luke chapter 21. Let me go to Luke 21 in verse 19. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 19. And patient possess ye souls. And yeah, we have to be patient and possess our souls, which means we have to be patient, suffer righteously, and control our spirit best as possible. Not letting the carnal things get to us, being circumspect and wise, and obviously alert, and not falling into silly old shit. Like, for example, you shouldn't be, if you're dealing with a woman that causes you nothing but problems, and you choose to stick it out and be with her. Now that's on you. That's your problem. As much as you can't force a woman to act better. She either going to do that shit, she either gonna act better or she's not. You can't try to force people to do what's common sense or easily understood. You can't force people to do that nowadays, especially with everything that's going on, or in general. So, bugging out over women, bugging out over money, job. I mean, yeah, you have to work and shit, but at the end of the day, I mean, do the best you can do. I mean, you try to keep your head down and things, but that's what we have to do. We have to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. You know, I'm gonna get that. Wait. Let me type it in out of the way. Harmless. Doves. So this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And yeah, we have to be wise and harmless. You have to be wise and understanding things. You have to be wise in what you're a part of. You have to obviously be understanding of what you're a part of. Even though we are, some brothers in general are physically capable of doing things, we don't have to go there. We don't need to go there. You know, we try to avoid altercations as much as possible. You know, we don't supposed to be trying to attract all this negative attention to ourselves than we already have. So, from there, I'm going to jump back to Matthew chapter 7 now, in verse 6. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 6. Give not which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. And yeah, basically the bottom line is we don't supposed to be sitting up here giving what's holy unto these wicked and disgusting, degenerate people. You know, we don't need to be wasting our time with people as such. Because at the end of the day, those people become, when you're in the truth, when you obviously are in this truth, you realize how vexing people can be, how irritating and annoying individuals can be. And not even just that, a lot of that stuff is draining. You know, being around wickedness is draining. It really annoys you, it irritates you. And that's just me speaking. I mean, maybe your brothers understand what I'm saying, but when you're around wickedness and shit like that, that shit is gonna bother you. It's gonna get on your nerves, and you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb, man. Especially since you're righteous, you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb, because a lot of that shit that's wicked, you don't want to be around. Shit's vexing. Like Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation on the wicked. This is something we dealing with now. You know? Shit, it ain't the easiest, but nonetheless, you know, it does get irritating. So, now, I'm going to grab Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11. I should go to the wrong thing. This is Revelation chapter 22. In verse 11, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And yeah, that goes to show that those that are wicked, let them be wicked. Those that are righteous, let them be righteous. Holy means separate, so we have to be separate from these people. You know, and obviously, you know, as you progress in this walk, you know, you begin to be more separate as the days go by, you know. And when you put more time and effort in this ministry, you become, like I said, you become more separate. You become more, you become more holy, you know. That's what we're aiming for. We're looking to become more holy, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, the Lord's going to do his thing, and we're going to do our thing. But nonetheless, we don't need to bring attention to ourselves. We have to be wise as serpent, harmless as doves, and keep on working, pushing, and striving for better in this truth, man. And Lord willing, you know, we can do that. I mean, well, the elect going to do that regardless. But Lord willing, you know, when it's all said and done, well, obviously the elect going to reap their rewards, you know, but we have to keep on fighting. This is a fight to the end. And regardless of how we feel or what can happen in the world, you know, we will have demons pushing us to do wicked things or do things that can bring a bad rep towards us. So we're looking to obviously do better, seek better, and walk in seek ye the old paths. You know, even though we can't, a lot of the things we would do spiritually, we can't. Like, for example, we can't stone a wicked nigga. We'll want to. Don't get it wrong. I mean, shit, that stoning would help a lot of situations, but we can't stone them. We can't put them to death. Things like that. We can't do things like that right now, especially when we're in this lower state and we have Esau, Edom ruling over us. So we have to be wise as serpents, as harmless as doves, you know? And I keep saying that, but, you know, we have to. We can't just get ourselves into something that get the ministry in blame or involve us missing camp more than we already missing camp in general, man. Because at the end of the day, this is our walk. This is what we're supposed to be doing. And we're supposed to be seeking his ministry each and every day. But nonetheless, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Shai Ba'Shur Kakadash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.